Mysterious attacks target U.S. officials, causing brain injury-like symptoms globally.
Cuba, well, it didn't stay in Cuba. It quickly became clear this was something much, much bigger. These strange incidents started following American officials all over the world, almost like a shadow.
You can see the pattern of how it spread, and it's pretty revealing. After Havana, cases popped up in really strategic places, like Moscow and China. Then, and this is wild, it struck right on the grounds of the White House. Vienna, which is a known hub for global espionage, became such a hotspot that it was second only to Havana in the number of incidents.
And here's what's so crucial. The victims weren't random tourists. They were, overwhelmingly, members of the U.S. national security community. We're talking CIA officers, Defense Department personnel, and State Department employees. The pattern was just undeniable. This wasn't random. It was targeted.
So the big question for doctors and scientists was, what in the world was actually happening inside these people's brains and bodies? The symptoms were unlike pretty much anything they'd ever seen before.
Medically speaking, the symptoms were consistent and just devastating. It often looked like a traumatic brain injury, but without any physical impact. The long-term effects were life-altering: chronic headaches, vision problems, and this persistent cognitive brain fog. This wasn't just making people sick. You could see it as a strategic blow, forcing some of America's most experienced intelligence officers into early retirement. It was effectively taking them right off the board.
This quote from Kate Husband, who was one of the very first victims in Havana, it just really captures the profound and lasting impact of all this. It wasn't just a headache, it was a fundamental change to their lives and their ability to think.